Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Dom Lovely. I hope you guys are enjoying your evening. Wanted to talk about rich people's problems today, you guys. One rich person in particular, Miss Tori Spelling. Well, according to Us Weekly, she has been ordered to pay more than $88,000 back in credit card debt. And so Tori Spelling's problems just keep amounting every year. Year after year, it's the same situation about her, having financial issues and going into bankruptcy. So we know who she is. We know she has a famous father, Aaron Spelling, and her mother is Candy Spelling. They were married for probably about close to 40 years. We know Aaron from doing film and television. He created shows like 90210 and Charmed and Seventh Heaven. I was a huge fan of 90210. And so, he was great at what he did. And when he died, apparently the will was not set up the way it should have been. But for the most part, Candy Spelling, his wife, got the majority of the money. And I think Tori and Randy got about $1 million. Okay. So anyway, Tori and Dean continue to have financial issues. Now, in 2016, they were sued by City National Bank for $400,000. So their problems just keep amounting. We know Tori and Dean have 5 children. Why they can continue to have children when they keep having financial issues is beyond me. Even Candy Spelling has said that, perhaps they need to, slow down on having children. We know that she gave her daughter a nice read when they were doing their reality show. Now, I am with the thought of how you get a man is, you have to be very careful, how you get your mate. Because she got Dean the wrong way, to be honest with you. Dean was married to a woman, Mary Jo. They were married for quite some time. They had children, but apparently he was doing working as an actor on a project, and that's where he met Tori. So Dean left his wife and his children to be with Tori, and then they got married and had all these bunch of kids. Well, the Hollywood Gossip is reporting that there was a huge financial blow up just yesterday. Apparently, Tori is pissed off about all of the financial distress, all of the, debt that they are in. And she wants Dean to get out and do not return back to the home until he finds a job. Okay, Dean, he is hell bent on getting an acting role. He wants to work back in Hollywood, and, that's just what he wants to do. Here recently, he's been taking construction jobs. So Tori basically told him, look, your time for being in Hollywood is over. You need a real job or get out. So, the police were called. There was a big blow up. I mean, these people just cannot get their situation together. Radar Online spoke about how Mary Jo actually reported some time ago that, her son was in college and there were fees and room and board and, things that had to be paid, and Dean wasn't paying. And she was going to take him back to child support. She understood that they were in financial distress, but she didn't care, and I would not either. Okay? So before she could take him back to child support court, Tori called her and basically told her, Dean cannot afford to pay, and I will pay. According to Radar Online, she did share this information. She said the first month of his tuition came, Tori paid. The second month came around, she paid. And the third month, the check bounced. So she politely tried to contact both Tori and Dean and could not get them on the main line. You see? So when you do dirt, your dirt will come back on you. And you wanted her husband so bad, and now you have him. You have somebody who basically is not really employable in terms of getting an acting role. And the only thing that he can find is construction roles. You know what? I wondered, what is Candy Spelling's role in this? Should she be helping them more? I mean, I don't think so. Tori Spelling grew up in a home where she would go on set with her father. He taught her about production and film and, things like that. And it took a lot of time and effort. And, you know, I'm sure Aaron Spelling was away from that home for quite some time. So Candy did a lot around there. She took care of the kids. I know she lived a fabulous lifestyle, but what I'm saying is that Tori has the means to get it on her own. Her brother Randy Spelling, he was on OWN. I think they did how they do like a look back of where they at now. He did a segment with OWN, and he talked about basically his life is totally different from when they lived in that mansion. He said he lives a pretty normal life. He goes to work. He doesn't have $10 million in the bank, but it basically, made him man up and do what he needed to do. So his life is not as, luxurious and all of these things that Tori wants, because she admitted in her memoir that she has a spending problem and she basically cannot stop spending money and having children, which is just so terrible. Dean McDermott actually told a close friend that Tori needs to cut him some slack because it's not his fault that she grew up filthy rich. Well, now Tori is saying that she wants to do a reboot of 90210. You guys, I don't really know how to feel about all of these reboots. I mean, there's a couple that I want to see, but for the most part, these reboots just need to stay classics. So she's shopping around her reboot to different networks to try to pick up 90210. There's a couple people on board. I know Jenny Garth is on board to do it. Brian Austin Green is on board, and I think Tiffany Amber Thiessen is on board as well. So Tori needs a check. And Mother Spelling, Candy Spelling, is really not trying to fund their lifestyle anymore. Reportedly, she is helping to take care of those grandchildren because they are innocent. They did not know that they would have two idiots as parents. So she is helping them with that. And, I mean, it's no secret that, she does not like Dean very much. So, I mean, I wish her much success with trying to shop around on the reboot for 90210. I just feel like Tori needs to, woman up, and do what she needs to do. And they need to get their financial situation in order. It makes no sense that every single year they are having judgments against them. They end up in bankruptcy court. Dean is behind on the child support, but she still continues to spend and live a lavish lifestyle. I don't know, guys. I know this is rich people problems, but you know what I was thinking about? Because my husband and I, we tell our kids all the time, what we have, what we've built, this is our house. This is our money. You need to make sure that you're working and handling your business accordingly and get the things that you need for yourself. So I don't know if that was not instilled in them as children, but Tori and Dean are a whole mess, guys. I'm going to keep my good eye on this one, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.